Nakasagot na po ang lahat ng kandidato. Just in case gusto niyo pong mag-react or magsalita. Professor Bello, do you want to answer the question po?
I would like to make a rebuttal.
Go ahead.
Okay.
30 seconds, sir.
This is for Senator Pangilinan. Senator Pangilinan, how can you say that you're an advocate of the farmers when you abstained on the biggest law that would affect the farmers of the decade, yung Rice Tariffication Act? He abstained. Did you go to the CR when that happened? Hindi ho maaari yan. You cannot go to the CR on a very decisive vote like that.
Senator Kiko, because you were mentioned,
Yes.
may we hear from you? 30 seconds.
Yes, I had reservations precisely in supporting the measure, and that's precisely why I abstained, because I had reservations. And we moved to amend the law. In fact, it has been amended to now allow for cash assistance to be given the rice farmers. And we will move again to amend it so that we will increase the allocation of the tariffs collected for direct support and assistance for our farmers and fisherfolk.
Gusto ko lang po munang, si Mr. Lopez is raising his hand. Go ahead, sir. 30 seconds.
Meron lang po akong rejoinder regarding geopolitics. The geopolitical dynamics of the Asia-Pacific region could lead to a bigger conflict as a result of the Russia-Ukraine war that is ongoing. Ngayon po, in order to prevent our country from getting engaged in a bigger nuclear conflict, that is a big possibility, no, that it could happen during our lifetime, we should assume or push for an independent foreign policy.
Gusto ko lang pong balikan yung sagot po kanina ni Mr. David. Lagi po nating naririnig, bago po sa pandinig natin yung sinasabi nyo na Commission for Moral Renewal and Cultural Restoration. Pwede po kayong maging specific lang kung ano po ba ito? You have 30 seconds.
The Commission will run the programs pervasively sa mga eskwelahan, sa lahat ng institusyon ng pamahalaan at ng lipunan. Magkakaroon ng programa para pukawin muli yung napakaganda nating kaugalian bilang mga Pilipino. Dapat maibalik natin yan. Ma-restore natin yung ating faith. Ma-restore natin yung hope and love for each other. Maari naman tumulong ang gobyerno sa bagay na yan at hindi dapat lamang iwan sa mga simbahan.
Clarify ko lang po, ito po ay pagtuturo sa mga schools. Ganun po ba? They will be in charge of...
Well, hindi lang pagtuturo sa mga eskwelahan. Kasama na rin yung sa mga empleyado ng pamahalaan at ordinaryong mga tao, Ibalik natin yung katapatan natin, yung mga mabubuting asal na nawala. Dapat natin maibalik yan para pag nagawa natin yung kalahati ng ating problema na kinakaharap ngayon at sa susunod pang mga panahon, bawas na kaagad. Bawas na kaagad. Basta maibalik lang natin yung magandang asal at pagmamahal sa ating kapwa.
Meron pa po tayong oras for a rejoinder, Dr. Ong.
Yes. Sinabi ni Mr. Manny Lopez about the possibility of nuclear war. Yan po talaga isa sa binabantayan ko. Bukod sa pandemic, may chance magkaroon ng nuclear war. At ang Pilipinas po, hindi po tayo ready sa nuclear radiation emergency preparedness. Hindi po tayo handa. Ang ibang bansa handa na dyan. Kailangan tayo bumili ng potassium iodide. Ibang usapan dito. Itong lugar dito, hindi ito safe. Kailangan ka pa may fallout shelter. Kailangan prepared tayo just in case umabot tayo sa ganyang gera.
Attorney Serapio is raising.
Yes, just very quick comment on the geopolitical situation right now. Yung independent foreign policy po ay dapat to ay may konteksto ng interdependence na umiiral na ngayon sa mundo. Tungkol naman sa nuclear war possibility, the zero-sum principle more or less is the deterrent to that. Tungkol naman po dito sa sinabi ni aking kasamang Rizal David, that's really the elephant in the room. During the Ramos administration, merong moral recovery program. They call it pamathalaan o pamamathala kasama si Bathala. Dapat po talaga yan ay bigyan ng pansin.
Meron pa po tayong oras for a rejoinder from Professor Bello.
Yes. Alam niyo yung sinabi ni Senator Pangilinan, cash assistance. Alam naman niya na pantawid kahirapan yon. Pantawid sa kahirapan sa kanayunan hanggang sa mga informal settlers dito sa lungsod. Alam naman ni Senator Pangilinan that yung ating mga compliance with the WTO, including this last one, Rice Tariffication Act, they forced that on us. And he failed to oppose it. Kunyari raw, may doubt siya. I mean, this is crazy, political getting out of an impossible situation to defend.
This is the last reply for this topic, Senator Kiko. Go ahead, 30 seconds.
Yes, we respect the view of Professor Bello, but we obviously disagree with it. The Rice Tariffication measure was passed in March of 2019. The Sagip-Saka Act was passed in April 2019. The Sagip-Saka Act now mandates that national and local governments can now buy directly from our rice farmers, palay, rice, and other products. That's precisely why we pushed for that, because we knew the impact of the rice tariffication measure. So I beg to disagree with his view that we are crazy or we do not know or we are not aware of the implications of the rice tariffication
You
measure.
should have opposed it.
Thank you very much,
I
candidates.
abstained from it because I had reservations.
You should have opposed it.
And if you disagree with my vote, well, then let us learn to agree to disagree with respect.
You
Okay,
came
thank you
into
very
the
much.
WTO.